welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here and you don't know who I am, my name is Jodie and I like to create beauty related content here on this channel. So if that's something you guys are interested in, make sure that you are subscribed and you click the bell just so you're notified every single time that I upload. So by now you guys know it is Colourpop week. It is day number 4 I think this week, and today's a solo video in this week's Colourpop week. If you didn't know, this week is actually in collaboration with 3 of my beautiful friends, Luce, Alix and Lizzie. I will leave all of their details down below. I think today is the first day where I don't have a collab with anybody. So if you didn't tell by the title, today we're going to be testing out the All Forest Sight palette. And this is the collection with Raw Beauty Kristy. Not someone that I personally watch, but someone my mum watches. So I thought we could do a review on these little bits that my mum picked up from the collection. It is actually hers, although she hasn't seen it yet because it's been sat in my drawer ready to film. So we've got the palette and 3 liners from the collection to try today. So if that is something you guys are interested in, make sure you keep watching and let's just get straight into the video. Okay, so like I said, we've got the palette and 3 liners. So let's have a look at the liners first. This collection had like lip glosses in, it had super shock shadows, the palette and then the liners, I want to say. I believe that was everything. So we've got 3 here. These are the cream gel liners. So we've got the shade Marigold, which I think is the yellow. It is, which is the yellow one. And Raw Beauty Kristy's collection has little mushrooms. How cute is that? So that's the yellow one. We've then got the Spare Time one, which is the green one from the collection. And then last but not least, we've got Woodsy, which is the brown. So this is what the brown one looks like. We'll just quickly swatch those for you. Oh, they're very, very soft. That is just that. Oh, the green is gorgeous. The green and yellow are definitely gorgeous. I mean, the brown's gorgeous as well, but you can get browns from anywhere. I think it's nice to have some different colours. So they are the liners. We have the palette. So if you've not seen this one before, this is what it looks like. This is what the palette looks like anyway. Well, this is the box. It's got the names on the back. And then this is the palette, exactly the same. Just take the little plastic out, and this is what the palette looks like. So you've got a nice variation of colour. You go from like, you've got your browns, you've got greens, golds. Looks a little bit reddish on the camera as well. So if you want to see what this swatch is like, then let's get into swatches. Okay, I'm gonna go across, I think. We've got the shades Puffball, which is a matte brown. I don't know how to say this. Chanterelle, which is the yellow. Yeah, we're gonna go with it. Rainer, which is like a brown, it's like a brick kind of colour, like a reddy brown. And then we've got Old Growth, which is like a nudie pinkish kind of brown. So they're the first 4. There's not a lot of shimmers in this palette at all. It is mainly a matte palette, so the only shimmers are on the second row. So we've got Evergreen, which is a gorgeous red, brown, green. We've got West Coast, which is a gorgeous shimmery yellow. We've got Homegrown, which is a dark red brown. And then we've got, am I being dumb? I'm not quite sure how to say this one. But they look very, very similar. So it's more red. So that is the first 2 rows. And then last but not least, we've got the final row. So we've got a lot of greens. We've got Fiddlehead, Emerald City, oh yeah, PNW, and Let It Rain, which is a black with shimmer going through it. So that is the whole palette. So I'm going to go off camera, I'm going to put P. Louise shade 2 on, and then I'm going to come back and do the eyes. Okay, I'm back. I'm just going to zoom you in, and I'm going to go in with the shade Emerald City to start with. Now I'm going to take the shade, a mixture of this one on the end here in the middle and Rainer, and I'm just going to buff out the green using that shade. I'm going to take the yellow from the top row and I'm going to pop that on, buff out the 2 shades we've just put on. I think I'm going to add the yellow to my waterline. Oh, that's super smooth. And then I'm going to take the green underneath my eye, followed by a little bit of the red and possibly a little bit of the yellow. I'm going to go off camera, finish both of my eyes off, and then come back and give you guys a little review of what I think. Oh, we didn't put shimmer on. Hang on, we need to put shimmer on. I'm going to put the yellow shimmer on, I think. I've really been enjoying a spotlight eye this week, so that's what we're going to go for. I don't normally go for a spotlight eye, I'm not going to lie. Or a halo eye, whatever you want to call it. I don't normally do it, but we've been going for it this week. Now I'm going to go off and do the other eye and then come back to you guys. Okay, so I'm back. I finished both eyes. Again, Basic Beauty lashes in the shade, in the style Shannon, and yeah, I've done both eyes. So let's discuss this collection. I must admit that with each Colourpop palette I'm trying, I am loving them more and more. I think the quality of Colourpop eyeshadows are really, really good, and if you are looking to get some, definitely do. I know some of the ones that I've tried this week aren't necessarily in stock, but there isn't one so far that I can honestly say I haven't liked. Like, they are all really, really good quality, so I'm pretty sure if you go for any of them you'll be happy. In terms of this collection, I don't know if it's available, I'm going to be honest, I really don't. These liners are really, really nice. If you can get some of the, what are they, cream gel liners, it doesn't necessarily have to be from this collection, but if you can get hold of any Colourpop cream gel liners, I 100% would recommend. They go on really, really smooth. They do break quite easily, so just beware of that, but the colours, oh my god, they're beautiful. And I've got it in my waterline, I don't know if you can tell, and they're really, really good. They're really pigmented. I would definitely recommend them. I think they're about $7 each, but I'm pretty sure you can get a bundle if I'm correct. Really, really like them. In terms of the palette, I think my only slight criticism is there's only 2 shimmers. Could done with like a lighter shimmer, maybe. Maybe replace one of these because they all look very similar and put like a lighter shimmer in. Other than that, this palette is gorgeous. If you can get your hands on this palette at any point, I 100% would recommend it. It is one of the best ones I've tried so far. The pigmentation is really, really good. It blended really, really well. Like, these are colours you wouldn't normally put together, but they blended together so beautifully, so I 100% recommend that. I would also say, if you've watched this week of Colourpop videos, the only thing I haven't mentioned is like fallout and stuff. I will say that there is a fair bit of kick up with certain colours, but I I haven't really noticed much fallout on my face. It's been like a tiny amount. And the kick up in the pans hasn't been too much. It's only been with like certain shades and I think certain formulas of shades, so that is something to be wary of. There's literally been like hardly any fallout, so if you're someone that really doesn't like fallout and stuff like that, then these palettes haven't been too bad. But especially on your face, like I've managed to do every look with my face makeup on and I haven't really noticed too much fallout. There has been a tiny bit like here and stuff, but nothing major, which I thought there would be more of, but there really hasn't been. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you do give it a thumbs up and comment down below. Have you tried this palette or have you been wanting to try this palette? Make sure you go and check out Alix, Luce's and Lizzie's videos for today, and I will see you guys in my next one, which for tomorrow will be Foundation Friday for you. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy that. Bye.